Hi, my name's Dori Trendler. I started with a small group about 2 years ago. We are a mixed group of different ages. We are the hosts, my family and I, and Ed and Brenda Peretti are the facilitators. Shortly after our group began, I became assigned to a patient of mine. Her name is Maggie, and I was assigned to be her home care nurse. When I was told to go to her home, the reason I was told to go was to go until we knew that the baby that was in her belly, that the heartbeat would be gone, that this baby was not expected to survive at all. I became immediately burdened when I met Maggie, heard the story, saw her medical history, and just felt a need to pray immediately. So I told her that this outcome could be really bad, but that I believe in God. I believe He can do great things. And before I knew it, her hand was in mine, and we were praying to the God of the universe that created this baby. So I didn't even know she was Jewish, but pretty soon we were praying together. This continued. I explained to her that I was in a small group, that we met weekly, that the people there cared for her and would consider it an honor to pray for her and her baby, which we continued to do. So, like I said, I met Maggie weekly. Every week there was prayer. I touched her belly and prayed for this baby, and the weeks went on and the relationship grew. Our group grew stronger. My relationship with Maggie grew stronger. And one of the ladies in the group, it was very critical to her that we pray for Maggie because she had lost a baby, and that was actually the reason that she turned to the Lord. She said, I could have turned the other way, but I turned to the Lord. So her name was Sandy, and she was always asking about Maggie, and we always let Maggie know we're praying for you. And every situation that came up, from the baby not moving, they can't find the heartbeat, all these different things, I would just tell Maggie, many people are praying for you. I was also involved in sharing my faith at the time. They were also instrumental in being prayer warriors for Maggie and this baby in this whole situation. So it was just a miraculous time. My group was they charged up my batteries. They just encouraged me so I could minister to Maggie, so I could go and do my job as a Christian, as a nurse, as everything that God intended me to be. So Maggie continued to do good in the pregnancy. It was a successful outcome. She made it full term and had a healthy baby. His name is baby Hector. She continues to be involved in my life. She has watched my pets recently when I went on vacation. I babysat for her. I text her all the time. It's kind of like a mother-daughter relationship. She doesn't really have a relationship with her own mother, so that's kind of an added bonus. She was invited to the tailgate at CLC, and she came, and she loved it. She also came to a service at CLC. And she continues to talk to people in the small group, also see them throughout the community and all that kind of stuff. So it's really cool. And this Sunday is the baby's first birthday party, and I am invited, and I consider it an honor and a privilege. And all of this whole experience, this miracle that God has done, just impresses upon my heart that, we're not meant to do this life alone, that God is with us, that God gives us other people as His hands and His feet to work and move in our lives. And I am just so thankful for my small group, and they are more like a family to me than a small group. And I just thank God for them.